What's up, YouTube? It's Tommy Forte, aka Tommy Israel. It's been a minute doing these videos and having time to do these videos. It ain't lie, it takes a lot of effort. But I had to do something about this. First, I'm gonna do something about Lizzo. Okay, I know I'm a few days late, but man, we don't see it. I don't see how people don't see it. You know, the Lizzos, the Megan the Stallion, the City Girls. The thought whoreism or whatever you want to call it, and is being pushed on black females, young black girls. It's being pushed. Who is it being pushed by? See, people don't want to think that a lot of black actresses, when they go to Hollywood, that they got to go to these casting couches. Nobody wants to believe that. Nobody wants to believe that white men will make these sisters do all kind of disgusting things on these casting couches. But that's what these white men are doing. And sisters want to admit it. You know Hollywood actresses won't admit it. And simps don't know it. When these sisters go to these casting couches, these white men make them do all kind of disgusting, sexual, degrading type stuff. And these sisters are willing to do it because that's how white men get down. So let's look at Lizzo. Right after she did what she was doing at the Lakers game, twerking with all her behind out, doing it in front of children and all kind of people like that, disrespecting herself and her family. Right after that, she gets on Gayle King. She gets on another TV show, and now she's on Saturday Night Live. Sounds like a setup. Sounds like a strategic plan to me. One thing I know about white men believe in patterns. Nothing happens by accident. See, it goes back to, the thugging out of rappers and the drugging of rappers, making rappers drug addicts and thugs and gangsters, and then now, trying to make them homosexual. You control the narrative. Just like, rap music at one time for a good 20 years, they pushed what? The gangster image. So you made a lot of black men gangsters and thugs towards other black males. And now what is white men doing with black females? You're whoring them out. You're making them whores for the world to see, to corrupt other young black girls, making them have sex for the bag. Tell me I'm lying. This is what's going on. But nobody wants to say anything. A lot of pro-black females not going to say anything. They're not going to call that out. Because a lot of sisters have a desire to get with that white man, the man who's been most evil towards them throughout history. But they still desire that. They desire that darkness. He has a dark heart, so they desire that dark heart of his. They don't desire the things of God. They desire darkness. Classic Eve. No pun intended. So when you look at Lizzo, you look at Megan Thee Stallion, look, all these girls popping and shaking and moving their bodies and, they're over-sexual and different things like that. That's the white man behind that, just like he was behind the black men being thugs. It goes back to the Academy Awards, the Oscars. What did Denzel win for? Being a thuggish cop. What did Holly win for? Being a hoe. For the white man. A racist white man. And this is what's going on. This is why you'll never have a white female mainstream rap, 2 and 3 white girls rapping, mainstream, because they're gonna have to sell sex, and white men are not gonna allow those white girls to pollute young impressionable teen girls and make them into whores. They're not gonna do that. But it's okay for black females to do that to other young black girls. And it's smoothly done. It's smoothly done because nobody sees it. So I don't really, again, I blame Lizzo to a certain degree, but who's behind Lizzo? That's not an accident. That's in her contract to do that. She had to do that. Everybody's on code in Hollywood. The things John Legend be saying, every time he sticks up for this particular group, or he sticks up for homosexuals, or he sticks up for the LGBTQ community, he's paid to do that. You think he's gonna come out and say Oprah, is attacking another black man? He doesn't have the freedom to say that. No, he's wired to say certain things. He has to. You mean to tell me out of all celebrities, the only one that had the freedom to say something about Oprah is 50 Cent? You got basketball players, football players, black baseball players, you got singers, international. They all heard about this story about Russell Simmons and Oprah Winfrey, and what Oprah was planning to, what she was planning on doing right after the Michael Jackson situation. And nobody has the freedom or the courage to say the same thing that 50 Cent said, because they can't. Either they cowards or they can't. Now you got what's his name? Kid Rock. He's a white guy. Y'all know Kid Rock, racist dude, culture vulture, copying black men. But recently he said something, against Oprah Winfrey. And he's quote unquote a racist. Quote unquote one of the enemies. So you got him and 50 Cent. Somebody who's a racist, somebody who's one of our own. And they both have something to say about Oprah Winfrey. But you mean to tell me you can't get somebody else besides 50 Cent to say anything? No baseball player, no basketball player, no football player. And they all are disgusted by what she's doing. But nobody has the freedom of saying anything. It's because they're on code. Because it goes against their contract. Every last one of them. So again, I don't blame Lizzo. I do to a certain degree, but she's paid to do what she did. That's why she's Time Magazine Artist of the Year or whatever she was. That come with the price. None of that happened by accident. People need to wake up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out.